We had someone who kept on calling our line. On the broadcast tonight, we discussed the Costco opening
and our homecoming recap.
All that and more right now on SUTV News.
Good evening and welcome to this week's broadcast with the latest news. I'm Forrest Petters.
And I'm Caroline Cooper.
The retail juggernaut Costco Wholesale opened a new store in central PA. Reporting from Mechanicsburg is SUTV's JD DeRazio.
SUTV is here in Mechanicsburg, Pennsylvania, home of the brand new Costco. We are right outside the entrance right now. We are moments away from the grand opening of the Costco. Could have some coverage here for you. Yesterday, SUTV had the privilege of being here at the Costco. We got a personal VIP personalized tour, as well as an interview with the general manager of the Costco. So before the grand opening, we're going to take a look at the tour of the Costco we had yesterday, as well as our interview.
I am ready. Hopefully everything comes off without a hitch tomorrow. A lot of preparation and preparing has gone into this.
You go to the Costco food court. You can only get one item for the rest of your life. One item. I know they're all great, but you only get one item. Which item are you picking and why? There is a right answer, just so you know.
The hot dog and the soda combo. It's iconic, and I may not have a job if I don't give that answer, so the hot dog and the soda is the proper answer.
So as you can see, the Costco's been open and we have a large crowd behind us. This place is absolutely filled to the brim. Lots of exciting members inside. Once that crowd clears a little bit, we'll get in there as well and hopefully get to talk to a couple members and they can share their story about what makes this day so special to them. All right, we're here with Rick, who's here at the Costco Grand Opening. Rick, what made you want to come out? Why are you excited here for the big reveal of the Costco?
So, you know, honestly, I came in because I heard that you get mad good discounts, a lot of free samples too. You got to get in for those.
Do you think about something by the food stand at all? Get a Costco hot dog? No.
I already got one.
You got one? How was it?
Hot dog. I got no glizzies. Okay. I got a pizza. That's it.
Pizza, very good. Speaking to Nick. Nick, you came all the way from Washington State over by Seattle. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's correct.
So what made you want to come down? What was the plan to come all the way to Mechanicsburg, Pennsylvania for Costco?
You know, I just wanted some Pokemon, but the scalpers got to them first, I guess.
We're here with Joey today. Joey, Costco member Joey, the brand opening in the Mechanicsburg location. How's it feel to be here in the new Costco?
It feels pretty amazing. I was surprised about the turnout. There's at least 1,000, 2,000 people here. Parking lot was full. Walked 3 minutes to get here. It was crazy. I'm just glad to be here.
All right, we're here right outside the food court of the Mechanicsburg Costco. I'm here with Demetrius and Yanni, who each got a couple of chicken bakes. So Demetrius, we'll start with you. Are you familiar with the Costco food court? Are we excited for what we're about to eat here?
I'm really excited. I heard a lot of good things about this from the Costco guys especially. So first bite here.
And while he's eating his, your thoughts as well. Are you excited for the chicken bake as well?
Yeah, the only thing I've ever had from here was the really big hot dog for a really great deal, and I'm really happy that it's still $1.50. But today I decided to celebrate the new opening. I had to eat the chicken bake, so this is my first time eating the chicken bake, and I hope it doesn't burn my face off.
Let's hope not. And you already got it. So how are we feeling? We got some chicken breast, cheese, bacon, Caesar dressing.
It's amazing, more than I expected it would be. It's great, honestly. 10 out of 10.
Demetrius likes it. Yanni, what's the verdict?
It's pretty good. It's got salty, cheesy, crunchy deliciousness.
Well, you heard it all. Whether it's grocery needs, gasoline, medication from the pharmacy, Costco has it all. So don't mind me. I'm going to go ahead and get started. But back to the desk. I'll be busy shopping.
For more information, plus the full interviews from SUTV's Costco Report, please check out SUTV's YouTube channel.
SHIP is announcing a brand new opportunity for students to make and sell their own products to others. The store will allow students hands-on experiences with the marketing, production, and the pricing of their own products in a real store. The store will also offer management positions to students who are interested in taking on a larger role. If you are interested in taking part of this exciting service, email Robin Bertner at rebertner@ship.edu. Camille Adetunji and Theo Campamanes were crowned 2025 Homecoming Royalty this past Saturday. The winners were selected based on a combination of community service, student voting, and fundraising. The 2025 candidates contributed 80 hours of community service. They also raised a collective $6,246 for Big Red's cupboard. Once again, congratulations to Camille and Theo on winning this past weekend.
Our university's annual Haunted House returns this Sunday. Shippensburg's Residence Hall Association has once again partnered with their Activities Programming Board to bring the student body Haunted Henderson. This year's theme is Fun House of Fright, so be prepared for a variety of scary clowns and other bone-chilling sights at this frightful function. The event will take place this Sunday, November 2nd, between 8 and 11 p.m. behind Henderson Gymnasium. For more information, visit the SHIP APB on Instagram or email rha@ship.edu with any questions. A joint statement was made last week by the Mechanicsburg Borough Council and Mayor Jack Ritter denouncing the spread of KKK pamphlets during a recent Halloween parade. After reports from parents claiming their child received pamphlets promoting the women of the Ku Klux Klan, the Mechanicsburg Borough Council held a meeting on October 21st where they publicly denounced the spread of hate. The Borough Council has assured its residents that it will continue to work with officials to ensure future parades and events are safe and welcoming to all. No legal action has been taken against the women of the Ku Klux Klan who have denied the claims against them as no laws were broken in the exchange. Coming up next, the continued destruction of Hurricane Melissa.
And the White House undergoes renovations, including the demolition of the East Wing.
Updates to come after this.
Want to make your voice heard? Play your favorite music? Or cover the hottest campus events? At WSYC 88.7 FM, Shippensburg's student-run radio station, you control the mic. Whether you're into music, sports, talk radio, news, or podcasting, there's a spot for you. Join the team, build your skills, and have a blast while doing it. WSYC 88.7 FM, your station, your voice. Visit wsyc.squarespace.com to get started.
Here at Multicultural Student Affairs, we value every student. No matter your race or ethnicity, you are guaranteed a home here. MSA offers many resources: a place to study, a place to meditate, a place to socialize, or a safe place to communicate issues or talk with a faculty member. Come down to Gilbert Hall today and join our family. Our roots run deep. Why not grow together? This is a public service announcement from MSA.
Are you a commuter looking for a place to unwind between classes? The Commuter Lounge in Cub 209 is designed just for you. Relax and recharge with access to a kitchenette, board games, computers, and printers for your assignments. It's the perfect spot to study, take a break, or connect with other commuters at Shippensburg University. For access, scan the QR code outside of the lounge or email commute@ship.edu. Make the Commuter Lounge your go-to space at SHIP.
Now it's time to take a trip around the globe with Evan Pahusky in this week's World News.
A catastrophic Category 5 hurricane recently targeted Jamaica and other parts of the Caribbean. Hurricane Melissa made landfall on Tuesday at approximately 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The monstrous storm produced winds of up to 185 miles per hour, making it one of the strongest Atlantic storms in history. Additionally, the storm had a minimum central pressure of 892 millibars, tying with the 1935 Labor Day hurricane. The lower the central pressure in the hurricane, the more powerful the storm. At least 29 people have sadly lost their lives as a result of the storm. 25 of them coming from the Ladigué River in Haiti rose out of its banks and protruded into nearby homes. Some people still remain trapped under the rubble of what was their home before the storm. Therefore, the death toll is expected to rise as rescue missions begin. An FBI probe into sports gambling and rigging schemes has led to multiple arrests. An investigation looking into suspicious sports betting and gambling activity has led to the arrest of Miami Heat guard Terry Rozier and Portland Trail Blazers head coach Chauncey Billups. The investigation revolved around two major operations. The first centered on using insider information for bets on various NBA games, and the second revolved around underground poker games using high-tech chain technology in order to steal millions from victims. These gambling schemes has linked ties to the mafia, with the alleged Robert Stroud recruiting Billups to take part in rigged New York crime family poker games. Among the defendants in the dual operations are members of 4 major American crime families, as well as NBA players and coaches, both former and current. The investigation is still ongoing, but the sports world will be shaken by this news for years to come. The government shutdown here in the United States will soon be entering its 5th week. Ever since the failure to pass the newest spending bill, there has been no agreement between parties. Meanwhile, many pressures are starting to take effect on the government. Air traffic controllers missed their first full paycheck this past Tuesday, and the military could soon miss theirs as well. The Trump administration has been working to keep military members paid by sending large sums of money. However, if no more money is allotted to the military, it could be the first time in history they've gone without a paycheck. One of the largest impacts involves a rise in the cost of Obamacare. A price spike could put up to 42 million Americans at risk for losing food aid from the program. Both Republicans and Democrats still blame each other for prolonging the shutdown, but both are aware of the issues. If the shutdown manages to continue, it may set a record for the longest government shutdown in U.S. history. With Election Day coming up next week, all these effects could largely sway the votes. President Trump has launched the largest renovation plan for the White House in history. As part of this renovation plan, the entire east wing of the White House, which served as the office of the First Lady, has been completely demolished. The east wing was destroyed as part of Trump's plan to build a massive ballroom, which will cost an estimated $300 million. But Trump said he and some friends will pay for the renovation at no cost to the taxpayers. This plan has stirred up controversy over the fact that it did not have approval from the government agencies that oversee construction on federal buildings, and over destroying a part of a historic building. The administration has justified this move by saying that the president is following the history of changes added to the White House across its existence. As of now, the renovation plan is set to continue despite its controversy. A group of 4 masked thieves pulled off a massive heist at the world's most famous museum on Sunday, October 19th. 8 pieces of jewelry, valued at $102 million, were stolen from the Louvre. This heist happened in broad daylight, and it only took the thieves a quick 7 minutes to get in and out. The museum shut down for a couple days for investigation, but has since reopened. There is now new footage that has most people talking about the thieves' way of escape. 2 of the thieves are shown coming down a freight lift in the basket and riding away on motorbikes. Authorities say they wheeled the lift up to the museum, rode the basket up, and forced open a window to get in to steal the jewels. As of this past Sunday, French police confirmed 2 suspects have been arrested in connection to the heist. However, the hunt is still on for the remaining suspects and stolen jewels. This has been your week of World News. I'm Evan Pahusky. Now back to Forrest and Caroline at the desk.
Thanks, Evan. Up next, the 50th anniversary of the Rocky Horror Picture Show.
And the date of Sean Diddy Combs' release from prison.
More to come after this.
Whether it's our stories, the warmth of our laugh, or our family's secret sauce, we all bring something different to the table. So make some space. The power of connection is waiting right outside your comfort zone. Learn how you can help strengthen your community at belongingbeginswithus.org/teamup.
Hear that? That's the sound of your life. Perfectly imperfect. But every time you drive after drinking, the music gets drowned out. Your life sounds pretty great. Don't let a buzz ruin it. Buzzed driving is drunk driving. Don't drive buzzed.
The impact of a meal goes well beyond feeding our bodies. Because when people are fed, futures are nourished. Everyone deserves to live a full life. And with your help, together we can end hunger. Join the movement at feedingamerica.org/actnow.
I don't know about you, but I want to hear people scream if there is more of this rainy weather this weekend.
Now, I hold a different opinion. This rain is music to my ears. A music box, that is. I do quite like it. The rainy weather has always been my favorite, though I hope it stops raining for Halloween tomorrow.
Let's hope so. Let's hand it off to our security guard. Let's see if she can handle 5 more nights of this rainy weather. Off to Tatiana Steele with your weekly weather report.
Hello, welcome to a weekend of horror. Do you like horror movies? Are you ready to scream? I think they are, because I sure am with the weather for today. Today, as we've seen, it was very rainy, depressing, showers lasting all night with a low of 45 degrees. Weather for tomorrow, where all the horror begins, it's going to bump all the way up to 55 degrees, partly cloudy, partly sunny skies. But moving on into the rest of this week, on Saturday, it's going to be 58, mostly sunny, a little bit cloudy skies here and there. And then it's also going to stay like that until Sunday. But then Monday, the temperatures are going to bump up to 61 degrees. Tuesday, the sun is finally coming back out. No more clouds, no more rain. It's actually just the sun. And it's going to be 59 degrees. On Wednesday, it's going to bump up 1 degree and be 60 degrees. On Thursday, it's going to bump all the way down to 57, mostly sunny skies. Thank you for watching this spooky week of weather. My name is Tatiana Steele, and now we're going to fly to Sanaya with entertainment.
The cult classic Halloween musical Rocky Horror Picture Show celebrates their 50th anniversary this year. To celebrate, the original cast came back to Los Angeles for a full day of fun and fan interaction. This event also held as a memorial for the show's fan club president, Sal Perel. More recently, a 4K remaster of the original 1975 movie is now playing in theaters around the globe. If you're looking for something more local, our very own Acton Club is performing Rocky this weekend. Tickets are free and the show starts at 7, so make sure to arrive early for the best seats. The new film by Yorgos Lanthimos releases this Friday, just in time for Halloween. The film is titled Begonia and stars Academy Award winner Emma Stone, as well as Jesse Plemons. The movie centers on 2 men who kidnap the powerful CEO. Why? They believe that she is an alien sent to destroy our world. Emma Stone, who plays the CEO, had to shave her head for the role. For a special early screening, fans had to shave their head to watch the new movie. Make sure to check this movie out when it releases this Friday the 31st. Apple TV recently dropped the trailer for their new highly anticipated series, Pluribus. Made by the creator of Breaking Bad, Vince Gilligan, and stars Better Call Saul's Rhea Seehorn. She plays Carol, a chronically unhappy woman surrounded by a world of people trying to figure out why she is the way she is. How does she respond? Naturally, she makes it her mission to save the world from happiness. Pluribus will be released on November 17th, only on Apple TV, and a double episode premiere. The pre-order for the highly anticipated new horror game opens this week. Resident Evil Requiem, the 9th mainline installment in the hit series, is scheduled to release on February 27, 2026. Play as Grace Ashcroft and attempt to survive against the nightmarish monsters in this survival horror. In Requiem, you'll return to the iconic Raccoon City, where the once lively city now looks apocalyptic. It is still unknown if Grace will be the only playable character. Many fans are hoping that series favorites Leon Kennedy and Jill Valentine will make their long-awaited return. Resident Evil Requiem will release on PS5, Xbox Series X, Nintendo Switch 2, and on a PC. So make sure to load up the ink ribbons, mix together your herbs, and prepare to enter the survival horror. Sean Diddy Combs' prison release date has been set. According from public records from the Federal Bureau of Prisons, Combs is expected to be released on May 8, 2028. This is following the mixed verdict from his federal trial over 3 months ago. From that trial, Combs was convicted of 2 counts of transportation to engage in prostitution, resulting in a prison sentence of 50 months. He was acquitted for more serious offenses, including sex trafficking and racketeering, which would have held a possible life sentence if he was convicted. This results in just over 4 years of prison for Combs. His current release date is reflective for the time already served in prison, spending over a year and a half behind bars since his arrest in September 2024. This has been Sanaya Grant with your week of entertainment news. Now back to Caroline and Forrest at the desk.
Thanks, Sanaya. When we come back, we toss it over to Ben Hummel for the latest in Raider athletics.
All that and more when we return.
You've done the hard part. You quit smoking. Now do the easy part and get scanned for lung cancer. If you smoked, you may still be at risk, but early detection could save your life. Talk to your doctor and learn more at savedbythescan.org.
Hate is loud. It gets clicks. It gets attention. Hate, however, is actually quite small. But love is the majority. Love fills our hearts, our lives, our everyday.
The men's and women's cross-country teams traveled to Edinburgh last Saturday for the 2025 Pennsylvania State Athletic Conference Championships. The men's team claimed their third consecutive conference title in dominating fashion, scoring 44 points in the 8K race. Senior Garrett Quinan finished second with a time of 24 minutes and 40 seconds, becoming a four-time All-PSAC cross-country runner. Three other Raiders posted top 10 finishes, all earning first-team honors. Ramon Urena and Brennan Wellock posted second-team honors with their top 25 finishes. The women competed in the standard 6K race, scoring 162 points to finish 7th out of 16 teams. Freshman Maya Trotty led the team, achieving first-team honors with an 11th place finish of 23 minutes and 4 seconds. Senior Livy Rick and sophomore Victoria Bartholomew finished 23rd and 25th respectively to earn second-team honors. Both teams will move on to the NCAA Atlantic Region Championships, which will be held Saturday, November 8th at Lock Haven. This past weekend, the Shippensburg Raiders lost the homecoming against Lock Haven, ending the score 35-21. Freshman defensive back Cal Durham fumbled the ball after receiving it at the 11-yard line, but recovered it and ran to the right sideline for an 89-yard touchdown. Sophomore punter Wilson Ingursky had 4 of his 5 punts down inside the 20-yard line, averaging 36.6 yards per punt and converting all 3 extra point attempts. Sophomore running back Ethan Arneson had no loss for 12 carries, ending with 61 yards on the ground. The Raiders had 6 third down conversions and 18 first downs, with 1 short of a season high. Sophomore quarterback Vincent McCucci completed a 9-yard pass and ran for 5 yards. Freshman quarterback Colton Kilmer made his collegiate debut on the final drive of the game. Shippensburg sails to Shepherd next weekend for a noon kickoff at Rams Stadium. Ship volleyball was back at home this past weekend for potentially the game of the year in the PSAC against Shepherd. The Raiders were back at Higas Fieldhouse with hopes of keeping an undefeated conference record and an undefeated home record as well. Ship came out of the gate strong, winning the first 2 sets in convincing fashion. The Rams came right back in the next 2 sets and won them in convincing fashion too, which set up a winner-takes-all 5th set. The Raiders came out slow in the first couple points, but some unlikely heroes, including Natalia Montague, helped the Raiders fight back for an electrifying fifth-set comeback. Kirsten Davis also picked up her 4,000th career assist in the win, a big milestone for the ship's setter. The Raiders will be back at home again this weekend for 2 more conference games as the Raiders hit the later stages of the season in conference play. Wednesday, women's soccer took on Lock Haven and men's soccer took on Shepherd. The women's team had a strong start at the beginning of the game with 7 shots at the goal and 4 saves by Ship goalie Kirsten Brown. However, Lock Haven was able to push through the Raiders' defense, scoring a goal in the first period and another one in the second period, bringing the game to close with a 2-0 loss for the Raiders. Men's soccer put up a strong performance against Shepherd with 2 goals scored in the first period by Liam Heitman and Nate Erb. Ship goalie Ryan Krumenacker put up an impressive defense, managing to make 8 saves throughout the course of the game. However, Shepherd managed to come back in the second period, scoring 4 goals against the Raiders. The Raiders managed to score a 3rd goal with a penalty kick by Ethan Paluca. However, the game would end in a 4-3 defeat for the Raiders. Both teams will play against East Stroudsburg on Saturday, November 1st. The NASCAR Championship is upon us, and the stakes are very high. After weeks of battling it out on several tracks like Darlington, Bristol, and Talladega, NASCAR now has its final 4 drivers to compete for the Cup Series Championship. The 4 potential champions, Kyle Larson, Chase Briscoe, William Byron, and Denny Hamlin, will be racing at Phoenix Raceway for the Cup. All 4 drivers have been dominant this season, combining for a win total of 15 wins out of 35 races run. The championship will be held on November 2nd, so stay tuned. That's all for sports this week. I'm Ben Hummel.
Everyone has a ritual, that small thing to keep us focused.
A habit we never skip, to clear our minds and elevate our performance.
But what do you do to keep your head in the game? To drown out the self-doubt and support your mental health. Because being your best isn't just about taking care of your body.
It's about taking care of your mental health. Discover the resources that you need to keep your mind focused and your mental health a priority.
Hello everyone, I'm Shania Fortin with Ship Talk, and with this week being our Halloween broadcast, we asked Ship students, what are you being for Halloween?
I'm going as Stitch from Lilo and Stitch. It's like the blue thing from that movie. I don't know.
I'm going to be Tate McRae.
I'm going to be Hannah Montana.
I'm going to be Spider-Man.
And I'm going to be MJ.
So I'm being a butterfly for Halloween.
I'm being Spider-Man for Halloween.
I'm doing a couple costume that's Red Riding Hood and the Big Bad Wolf.
I'm being Mario for Halloween.
I'm going to be a witch.
I'm going to be Handsome Squidward for Halloween.
I'm going to be a cowgirl. My friend is being Tinkerbell and I'm being Captain Hook.
My boyfriend and I are being Danny and Sandy from Grease.
Oh, I am going as the unofficial mascot of SUTV, Cammy the Camera.
Those were some great costumes. I'm going to be Dracula from Monster High. Happy Halloween and stay safe.
Thanks, Natalie. You know, I have to say, I think my favorite fall activity has got to be going out and taking photos of the gorgeous leaves.
Now, you might not believe me, but my favorite, fall activity is Halloween. By far, by a mile. I try my best. Well, it's more like a mild passion, really. I don't really ever like do anything for it, you know. What about you guys?
I don't know. I just love dressing up, and I love the energy that Halloween comes with.
Me too, man.
I love the cool weather. It's really great to run in.
I get you. Yeah.
Completely agree. Well, I am so excited for this fall, and I am even more excited for Halloween. Thank you so much for spending your evening here with us at SUTV. I'm Caroline Cooper.
And I'm Forrest Petters. Join us next week for the latest news on and off campus. Be sure to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at SUTV News, and check out our website, sutvnews.org.
Thank you.
And have a happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween!